Hi guys, this is Miss Yount. I'm going to go ahead and take you through the daily lesson for today because it's async. So we're going to continue working on the Caged Bird Sings. So hopefully y'all will get the opportunity to take that quiz by Friday. I'm trying to get everybody up to speed, make sure that nobody's fallen behind too far. And I know a couple of you are coming in on the late side, so I'm going to just review this PowerPoint and then hopefully you will be directed into your online learning course, at which point you can go in and then start working on your material. So for our standard for today, it's RI6, is determining an author's point of view or purpose in a text and analyze how the author acknowledges and or responds to conflicting evidence. Or, let me get this down, or viewpoints. Our vocab is point of view. POV is the acronym for that: resolution, conflict, dialect, setting, and then sensory. And then our learning targets are determining the author's point of view, review vocabulary, which we will do in just a minute, and then finish up Caged Bird Sings. It's page 37 in your book for those of you that are using your book to read the short stories. It's also online. And it's 1.05 is is the name of the number rather for the readings. All right, so this is our activator, and as always, you're welcome to pause. So match the picture most likely to the most likely speaker. So look at the pictures over here on the left and try to match them with whose point of view do you think they would be? Who would be speaking? Who would be saying this in terms of point of view? So go ahead and pause the video, and I'm going to move on and share the answers with you on the next slide. All right, so of course the baby would scream, "I want my mommy." That's the baby's point of view. Gina said she would love to come over for a visit. And these are these two older women talking. It doesn't look like they would be saying Gina said she'd love to come over for a visit, nor does it this picture here at the bottom. So for the two men golfing, I finally scored a hole in one. Easy peasy questions, all right, for point of view. And then these gentlemen down here are obviously playing video games. So get the Easter egg, get the Easter egg. All right, so for our vocabulary point of view, the perspective from which the story is told, resolution, the solution or working out a literary conflict, conflict, a clash or struggle, dialect is a way of speaking that is particular to a certain group of people, place, or time. Setting is where a literary work takes place, and then finally, sensory details. The senses are the five senses that we're talking about, referring to sight, hearing, touch, smell, or taste. So a vocabulary checkpoint, which is the correct definition of dialect. So go ahead and pause the video and read through those and see if you can't get that correct. And of course, the correct definition of dialect is a particular form of language which is peculiar to a specific region or social group, and they call that dialect. Of course, the South has its own dialect. Even places in the South have their own dialect. For instance, Louisiana, in Louisiana, they'll have a different dialect from individuals in Georgia. All right, so there is a video here on Maya Angelou, and I'll try to get the link out to you if you're interested. But this is her discussing her autobiographies, her difficult childhood, and the fact that she helped forge Black feminism. She actually wrote 7 autobiographies. She became mute for a while. She had a difficult experience, and she also helped forge Black feminism with her masterpiece, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. And then for continue, go ahead and read over this. This again is just kind of a review over first person, second person, and third person point of view, and you should be able to identify those. And so these were excerpts from your actual reading, and we were trying to read this and determine point of view. So you go ahead and read this if you can. It's also in your text. The point of view is from first person. It's differing from Mama's. This is actually from I Know Why a Caged Bird Sings. And then we talk about her tone is sarcastic and exaggerated. So pause this. This is your quick check. I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings is written in which person point of view? And hopefully you got that it's first person point of view. All right, and for catch up, go here to catch up quizzes. I had a quizzes for you. It's covering those vocabulary terms, and then breakout room 3 is to come to try your hand at point of view quizzes. So we had 2 different quizzes for you, and I will probably still try to get those to you before the end of the week. So that wraps it up for today. Good luck. Reach out if you have any questions. Once again, I'll try to get you those quizzes links and put them in the chat. And the big ticket out. The children turned and saw the frightened shadow. They were unaware a cat had walked close to the low hung lantern. Would that be third person, first person, second person, or not sure? And of course, it would be third person. The children. They were referring to the children in third person. All right, y'all have a fantastic afternoon. Take care.